There is a voice inside you that is always speaking, always guiding. It's not loud, and it doesn't demand your attention. Instead, it comes as gentle whispers, small nudges, feelings in your heart. This voice is your soul. It holds the truth of who you are. It knows your deepest desires, your hidden strengths, and the path that is meant for you. But so often we ignore it. We drown it out with self-doubt, fear, and the noise of the outside world. We listen to other people's opinions instead of trusting our own inner wisdom. We chase after things that don't truly fulfill us because we think that's what we're supposed to do. And in the process, we lose touch with ourselves. The soul speaks in a language that is simple yet profound. It doesn't argue. It doesn't convince. It simply knows. It knows when something is right for you, and it knows when something is wrong. You've felt it before. That deep sense of peace when you're on the right path, or that uneasy feeling in your gut when something is off. That is the soul speaking. The problem is, we don't always trust it. We second guess our intuition. We tell ourselves we're being silly or overthinking. We rely on logic alone, forgetting that true wisdom is a balance of both mind and heart. But the truth is, your soul will never mislead you. It is always guiding you toward your highest good. It speaks in emotions, in signs, in synchronicities. And when you learn to listen, life begins to flow in ways you never imagined. So how do you start listening? You begin by quieting the noise. You create moments of stillness. You pay attention to how you feel, rather than just what you think. You trust the small nudges, the soft whispers, the feelings that pull you towards something greater. And most importantly, you let go of fear. Because fear is what blocks the voice of the soul. Fear is loud, demanding, controlling. But the soul's voice is calm. It doesn't push. It invites. It doesn't force. It allows. Your soul is speaking. Are you listening? Every thought you think is shaping your life. Right now, at this very moment, the beliefs you hold, whether positive or negative, are creating your reality. Many people don't realize how powerful their thoughts are. They think their circumstances are just random, that life is happening to them. But life is not happening to you. It is responding to you. It is reflecting your inner world back to you. Think of your mind like a garden. Every thought is a seed. When you plant seeds of love, gratitude, and abundance, your life grows in beauty. But when you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and resentment, your life fills with struggle. The soil doesn't care what you plant. It will grow whatever you give it. The same is true for your mind. Whatever thoughts you focus on will grow into your reality. If you constantly think, life is hard, then life will feel like a struggle. If you tell yourself, I am not good enough, you will attract situations that make you feel unworthy. But if you start saying, I am capable, I am loved, I am worthy of good things, then life will begin to shift in your favor. The universe is always listening. It takes your thoughts and turns them into experiences. You don't have to believe in this right away. Just try it. For one day, pay attention to your thoughts. Are they mostly positive, or do you find yourself complaining, worrying, or doubting? Notice how your thoughts affect the way you feel. A single negative thought can make your whole body tense. A single positive thought can bring instant relief. Now imagine doing this every day for a year. Imagine what your life could become if you trained your mind to think in ways that uplift and empower you. This is not about ignoring reality or pretending bad things don't happen. It's about choosing where to place your focus. It's about deciding to see the good, to expect the best, to believe in possibilities instead of limitations. Life responds to the energy you put out. If you change your thoughts, you will change your life. You deserve love, not just from others, but from yourself. Many people go through life searching for love, hoping that someone else will fill the emptiness inside them. They think, if I just find the right partner, the right job, the right friends, then I'll feel complete. But love does not come from outside of you. It starts within you. If you don't love yourself, no amount of external love will ever be enough. You will always feel like something is missing. You will always look to others for validation, for approval, for a sense of worth. And when they don't give it to you in the way you want, you will feel hurt, rejected, and unworthy. But the truth is, the only person who can truly give you the love you need is you. Loving yourself is not selfish. It is necessary. It is the foundation for everything else in your life. When you love yourself, you make better choices. You set boundaries. You stop tolerating things that drain your energy. You treat yourself with kindness, just as you would treat a dear friend. One of the simplest ways to practice self-love is through affirmations. Every day, look in the mirror and say, I love you. I really, really love you. Say it even if it feels uncomfortable. Say it even if you don't believe it yet. The more you repeat it, the more it will become true for you. Another way to build self-love is by paying attention to the way you speak to yourself. Do you criticize yourself? Do you call yourself names? Do you say things like, I'm so stupid, or I'll never be good enough? Imagine if you spoke to a child that way. How would they feel? Now realize that your inner child is always listening. Every negative word you say to yourself leaves an imprint. It's time to change that. Start replacing self-criticism with kindness. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am learning and growing. Instead of saying, I look terrible, say, I am beautiful just as I am. Instead of saying, I am not enough, say, I am worthy of love and happiness. Self-love is not about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself exactly as you are while still allowing yourself to grow. It's about knowing that you are enough, not because of what you do or what you have or how others see you, but simply because you exist. The moment you start loving yourself, everything in your life begins to change. You attract better relationships. You make healthier choices. You radiate a new kind of confidence, one that does not depend on external validation. And the more you love yourself, the more love you have to give to the world. Because at the core of everything, love is the answer. And it all starts with you. Carrying the past with you is like walking through life with a heavy bag of stones on your back. Every painful memory, every regret, every resentment adds to the weight. And the longer you hold on to it, the harder it becomes to move forward. The truth is, the past cannot be changed. No matter how much you replay old moments in your mind, no matter how much you wish things had been different, you cannot go back and rewrite what happened. But what you can do is change the way you carry it. You can decide to release it. You can choose to set yourself free. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful ways to let go. And forgiveness is not about saying that what happened was okay. It is not about excusing the actions of others. It is about releasing your suffering. It is about deciding that you will no longer let pain from the past control your present and your future. Think about something you are holding on to, an old hurt, an argument, a mistake you made, or a time when someone let you down. Ask yourself, what is this pain giving me? Is it helping me grow, or is it keeping me stuck? Holding on to resentment does not punish the other person. It only hurts you. It fills your heart with bitterness. It keeps your mind trapped in the past. And most of all, it blocks the flow of good things into your life. So take a deep breath and say, I release the past with love. I choose to be free. Let it go. Let it dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Allow yourself to step into the present moment with a heart that is light, open, and ready for new experiences. Because the moment you choose to release the past, you create space for something better to come in. Money is energy, just like everything else in life. And just like love, success, and happiness, abundance flows where it is welcomed. But too many people push abundance away without even realizing it. They do it through their beliefs, their words, and their energy. If you believe there is never enough, you will always experience lack. If you constantly say, money is hard to come by, the universe will respond by making sure that stays true. The way you think about money determines how money shows up in your life. Scarcity thinking is like building a wall between you and financial prosperity. Thoughts like, I'll never have enough. I'm always struggling. Rich people are greedy. Create an energy of resistance. But when you shift to abundance thinking, when you start saying, I am open to prosperity, money flows to me easily, I always have more than enough, you begin to attract financial blessings. Money is not something to fear or struggle over. It is simply a tool, a flow of energy that allows you to experience more freedom, more joy, and more opportunities. When you bless money, when you use it with gratitude, when you see it as something that supports you rather than something that controls you, everything changes. Stop looking at your bank account with fear. Stop saying, I can't afford this, and start asking, how can I welcome more abundance into my life? The universe is limitless. There is no shortage of prosperity. There is no lack except the one we create in our minds. Say this now. I am worthy of abundance. I allow wealth and prosperity to flow into my life effortlessly. When you believe in your own worthiness, the doors to prosperity will open. Every word you speak, every thought you think is an affirmation. You are constantly affirming something, either positive or negative. You may not even realize it, but your inner dialogue is shaping your life every moment of every day. If you keep saying, I'm always tired, I never get a break, I'm not good at anything, then those statements become your reality. The subconscious mind does not question whether something is true or false. It simply accepts whatever you tell it. So, what would happen if you started speaking words that lifted you up instead of tearing you down? Try this. Instead of saying, I am so stressed, say, I am calm and in control. Instead of, nothing ever works out for me, say, everything is working out for my highest good. Instead of, I am not enough, say, I am worthy and deserving of love. Affirmations are not about ignoring reality. They are about choosing to focus on what you want to create. They are about directing your energy toward healing rather than dwelling in pain. Your body listens to the words you speak. If you keep saying, "I am sick, I am weak," then your body will believe it. But if you start saying, "I am strong, I am healing, I am filled with energy," your body will begin to respond in kind. Everything in life is energy, and words carry energy. When you say something with feeling and belief, you send a powerful message to the universe. You begin to reshape your reality from the inside out. Start speaking to yourself with kindness. Start affirming your own power, your own worth, your own ability to create a life you love. The more you repeat positive affirmations, the more they become part of your truth. Say it now. I am whole, I am worthy, I am enough. Repeat it every day and watch how your world begins to change. Life has its own rhythm, its own perfect timing. Sometimes things don't happen when we want them to, and we feel frustrated, impatient, or even discouraged. We wonder, why is this taking so long? When will my breakthrough come? But what if the delays, the obstacles, and even the detours are all part of a greater plan? Too often, we think that life must go according to our schedule. We want everything now, the success, the love, the healing, the answers. But just like a flower blooms at the right season, everything in your life unfolds in divine timing. Nothing is ever late. Nothing is ever missing. Everything is happening exactly when it is meant to. Instead of resisting the timing of life, trust it. Trust that even when you don't see progress, things are moving for you behind the scenes. Just because you can't see the roots growing underground doesn't mean the tree isn't preparing to bloom. Think about the times in your life when things didn't go as planned. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, or a relationship ended, or an opportunity slipped away. At the time, it felt like a loss. But looking back, can you see how it led you to something better? How it guided you to where you are meant to be? The universe is always guiding you, always arranging circumstances for your highest good. When something is meant for you, it will not pass you by. And when something leaves, it is making space for something even greater. Instead of asking, "When will it happen?" say, "I trust the timing of my life. Everything is unfolding perfectly." The more you trust, the more peace you feel. And when you are at peace, you open yourself to receive all the blessings that are already on their way to you. Fear is a habit. It is not something you were born with. It is something you learned. And if you learned it, that means you can unlearn it. Fear whispers that you are not safe, that things won't work out, that you must control everything to avoid pain. But fear is a liar. It makes the world seem smaller than it really is. It makes you doubt yourself, hold back, and stay stuck. But you were never meant to live in fear. You were meant to live in freedom. What would happen if instead of expecting the worst, you started expecting the best? What if instead of worrying, you trusted that life is always working for you? Every time fear arises, remind yourself, "I am safe. Life loves me. I trust the journey." It may not feel natural at first, but the more you repeat it, the more you retrain your mind to move from fear to peace. Fear is like a heavy fog. It makes it hard to see the road ahead. But the moment you choose peace, the fog lifts. You start to see clearly. You start to breathe easier. You start to move forward with confidence, knowing that life is always on your side. Peace is not something outside of you. It is something you choose within. It is a decision you make, moment by moment. And every time you choose peace, you invite more love, more joy, and more miracles into your life. Say it now. I release fear. I choose peace. All is well. And so it is. Most people live either in the past or the future. They spend their time regretting what was or worrying about what will be. But life is only ever happening now. This moment is all there is. If you keep waiting for happiness, it will always be just out of reach. You may tell yourself, I'll be happy when I have more money, when I find love, when I achieve my goals. But happiness does not exist in the future. It exists only in the present moment. Right now, there is so much beauty around you. There is love. There is laughter. There is breath in your lungs and light in your heart. This moment is a gift, and when you truly learn to live in it, you will find a joy that no external thing can give you. Instead of saying, one day I'll be happy, say, I am grateful for this moment. Life is beautiful, and I am at peace. The more you practice being present, the more joy you will find. Simple things, like the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, the taste of your favorite meal, become extraordinary. You stop rushing through life, and instead, you start living. Happiness is not something you chase. It is something you choose, and it is available to you right now. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are the creator of your own life. Everything in your life, your relationships, your finances, your health, your happiness, has been shaped by your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. And if you do not like what you see, you have the power to change it. No matter where you are today, no matter what your past has been, you can choose a new path. You can decide right now to start thinking differently, speaking differently, acting differently. And when you do, your entire world will begin to shift. The universe is always listening. It responds to what you believe about yourself and about life. If you keep saying, I am stuck, I am unlucky, I will never succeed, then that is what life will mirror back to you. But if you start saying, I am powerful, I am worthy, I create my own success, then the universe will respond in kind. Say it now. I am the creator of my life. I choose thoughts that uplift and empower me. Everything you desire, love, abundance, peace, fulfillment, is already waiting for you. The moment you step into your power, the moment you believe in your own ability to create, the universe will rise to meet you. Your soul is always speaking. It is always guiding you toward love, toward joy, toward the life you were meant to live. But you must listen. You must trust. And most of all, you must choose. Choose to let go of the past. Choose to embrace abundance. Choose to speak words of love and affirmation. Choose to trust the timing of your life. Choose peace over fear. Choose to live in the present. And most importantly, choose yourself. You are more powerful than you know. You are worthy of love, success, happiness, and everything good. You are the creator of your own life. So go forward with confidence. Speak love into your life. Trust the journey. And always remember, you are deeply, deeply loved.